forward at 6'6".
Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Holmgren. Hardy is out there with Banchero. And it's Agbaji in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Hardy passes to Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound. Russell with it. Six to shoot. Inside. Here's Williamson over Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. So it's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season. He said guys are finding their roles, and we're doing all the little things that tend to separate out the better teams. I just hope we can keep it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Now, here is Russell. Porzingis sets the pick for Russell, and Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Williamson looking it over. And Williamson throws it down.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back-to-the-basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Outside, Porzingis. Dishes to Jones. Floats it up for Williamson. Mathurin passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Russell. Down low. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Williamson. He has 5.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
They set the pick. Hardy passes to Banchero. Here's Agbaji. He's covered by Daniels. And that one's good, Agbaji.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside, Russell. Now the pass to Williamson. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Holmgren. Plays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. Porzingis can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Over to the wing. Here's Agbaji. He dishes it to Holmgren. The shot from the low post is good. Holmgren's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Porzingis finds Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hardy. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Nice D from Porzingis. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Nice move. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Here's Agbaji. Passes to Banchero. Here's Mathurin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To end the run, Russell goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hardy.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Here's Agbaji. The feed to Banchero. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Porzingis kicks to Jackson. Here's Williamson. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here's Harden after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. There's the pass to Agbaji. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Magic pick up 2 to the paint for Porzingis. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mathurin. There's the pick. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Russell passes to Porzingis. Feeds it to Williamson. From 13, that's tipped.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Holmgren with it. Russell's there. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones sets the pick for Russell. Pass to Jones. Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
And here's Hardy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Abaji, the pass to Banchero. The shot misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Russell. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Russell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Now here's Hardy. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Outside Russell. Williamson with a screen for Russell. Kicks it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. Back to Russell. From outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Hardy. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Now Russell. 10 points for him. Here's Williamson. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Avdiaz checked in. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Thunder trailing by 7. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's Russell. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Hardy passes to Banchero. Now here's Hardy. Inside. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Oklahoma City shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Avdia with a screen for Jackson. Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him. Here's Williamson. And he lays it straight in. Williamson's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Hardy passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Williamson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Evan Mobley. Also Williams out there. Smith is out there with Murray. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Now, here's Avdia. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Jackson with the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Orlando Hall.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Murray. He's covered by Daniels. Smith outside. Williams has a screen for Smith. He feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Outside, Porzingis. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Williamson. That shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 16.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
Now here's Jackson. Trying to end the drought. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The Thunder with another miss. Magic leading by 16. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mobley. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Great many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Such a wide open look. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Magic leading by 15. Murray outside. Williams kicks to Murray. Mobley inside. He's covered by Daniels.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Murray with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They grab their own miss. Smith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
And it's Williamson missing. Magic leading by 18. And stolen by Williamson. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
These are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
Now here's Murray. Smith outside. Williams sets a screen for Smith. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Daniels. The three from Porzingis. Rebound by the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And here is Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Thunder trailing by 18. Outside, Porzingis. Jackson against Murray. Fires for 3. And they recover it. Here's Porzingis. That shot off. Good D by Mobley.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Murray scanning the floor. Porzingis with the block. Here's Daniels. Outside Jackson. Pulls up. High post. Count that one. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And Jackson has no problem trying to find some space in the mid-range. He'll take all of those.
Murray outside. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Williamson. Mobley with the block. Now here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Now Daniels. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Avdia. No good on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray outside. Here's Williams, and Williams slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Avdia with it. No points in the game yet for him. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell comes in for Jackson. Now here's Porzingis. He has 5. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And here is Murray. Smith outside. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And that one is off. Good D by Mobley.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Braun. Williams trying to break free. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Mobley.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Braun, he's guarded by Russell. Smith outside. Williams, a screen on Jones. Smith dishes to Williams.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Brissett has checked in for Porzingis, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Daniels. Murray against Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jones looking for an opening. No good from outside. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. To the inside. Here's Williamson. The shot that time, not on target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williams, a screen on Russell. Murray, the pass to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 10. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And Williamson throws it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Smith outside. Williams has a screen for Smith. Back to Murray. Driving to the basket. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
pass to Sumner. This one for three. Oklahoma City gets it back. Russell against Murray. Russell kicks to Sumner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Sumner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Inside, here's Mobley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
15 foul.
Free throw good, Mobley. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Orlando holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Orlando Magic.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know when we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that. Passing drills out there. The ball movement is insane.
Us? Use hyperbole. We wouldn't do that in a million years. And time now to talk injuries. Here's what this team is dealing with.
And having Doncic out, how you going to make up for that? Listen, they're losing a key playmaker and a high-volume scorer. Leaves a big hole in the lineup.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jones is out there with Williamson. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Russell. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Mathurin passes to Holmgren.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
The Thunder shooting 40% from the field. Passes it to Russell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Russell's got 15 points.
He's starting to get into the flow now and the rhythm. This is a dominant offensive performance from D'Lo.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Mathurin passes to Hardy. 5 on the clock. The feed now to Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Russell. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Daniels for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. To the wing right side. Here's Hardy. They get it back. A nice shot by Mobley. 9 points in the game so far.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Russell passes to Porzingis. Here is Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That shot is off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Over to the left wing. Floats one up, and Russell puts it in.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And stolen by Mobley. Hardy passes to Mobley. And here's Hardy. Out left to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here is Daniels after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Pass to Russell. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Fires the 3. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 13.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Mobley inside. Working on Jones. And Mobley throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. He's got 7.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Passes it to Mathurin. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. You know, one thing Greg the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Abdias checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Orlando. Banchero's checked in for Mobley. Here's Williamson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You're not going to scare Zion off if he's assertive and he's that far inside.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Jackson. The dish to Williamson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. There's a good screen. Hardy passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Avdia, the pass to Jackson. Now, here's Avdia. Here's Daniels. That one off the back iron and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And here's Hardy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Daniels kicks to Williamson. Avdia, the pass to Jackson. Williamson with a screen for Jackson. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hardy passes to Banchero. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Sinks the triple. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
Hardy passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And there's the pass to Brissett. Offensive rebound.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Here's Hardy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No problems knocking that one down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Now here's Hardy. Here's Mathurin. There's the screen. The Magic need to get a shot off here.
Magic foul. Mathurin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Sumner. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Hardy passes to Banchero. Stolen by Jackson. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded closely. Out to the wing. Pass to Brissett. From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Hardy. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Mathurin. The Magic again can't hit. Oklahoma City shooting 41% for the game. Jackson in the corner. Fires it up. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Hardy passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Pass to Sumner. Porzingis sets the pick for Avdija. Outside, Porzingis. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
1:12 left in the third quarter. And that one's good, Agbaji. Agbaji's got 8 points.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Brissett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Porzingis. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. Here's Holmgren. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Avdija can't hit. Stolen by Avdija. Shoots the 3. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Orlando, we've got Murray. Mobley is out there with Williams. And it's Smith.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. Magic shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Deflects the pass. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Sumner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Smith. Bucket is good.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
Here's Sumner. Brissett, no good. The deep 3 from Murray. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Johnson down low. He's covered by Murray. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now Murray. Smith for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now, here's Johnson. The pass to Chris. Back to Johnson. Murray outside. Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Williams. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. The offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic.
Well, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Murray with it. Smith outside. Williams, a screen on Williams. Smith dishes to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 13 points for Williams.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Brissett. And the 3 off target. And Murray's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Smith outside. Right side, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Brissett. High post Johnson. Williams with the block. Murray with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Johnson outside. There's a screen by Chris. Shot to stop the run. Williams with the block. A solo fast break. Ball going up court. And finished off by Banchero.
Assisted by.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Johnson. No good with the layup.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Smith, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Johnson. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Braun. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's a screen by Chris. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Williams, that's a two-pointer. That one wide left.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Thunder with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Marquise Chris. Avdia comes in for Williams. And it's Russell in for Johnson. Here's Banchero. Murray right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mathurin. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got 20.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Russell. To stop the drought. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And here is Murray. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And the dunk by Williamson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Russell from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. Here's Mathurin. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Mathurin's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Williamson a screen on Murray. Russell from long range. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Murray, the pass to Banchero. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
And stolen by Russell. Feeds to Avdia. To the left wing. Brissett passes to Williamson. Over Holmgren. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Orlando. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The power behind Banchero's move. The rookie pushes his shot through despite the contact.
And so he hits both.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, here is Russell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paolo Banchero.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Banchero is screened from Murray. He feeds it to Banchero. Banked in off the glass. Banchero's got 31 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Passes it to Avdia. The feed to Williamson. And he gets the bucket.
This is when Zion's at his best. He gets to the interior, can use that quickness and explosiveness.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Murray, the pass to Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Orlando, Chet Holmgren.
He's off on the second. Here's Sumner. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the